Hi and welcome back. I want to tell you a little bit about moving out of your sketchbook, the follow-up online course that I've made for you all. Now, I listened to what you asked for, so I'm just going to go through some of those points to explain how I've covered what you asked me for. So firstly and most importantly, this course has lifetime access. So once you've bought it, you have it for life. Okay? You asked me to show you how I could scale up. So I've taken 6 panels, some on paper, some on panels, so it gives you an idea of how I work from the sketchbooks and from starting points like we used in the sketchbooks. So you can see a couple of the wooden panels behind. They're not too big. They're about 4 times the size of a sketchbook page. It's not a massive enlargement, but it's that next step to moving up to bigger pieces of work. You asked me if you could work in a series of paintings. So I've done a series of 6. They've gone off in a couple of different directions to help people who don't want to work exactly the way I work. So they've kind of gone in pairs, but you could easily work 6, 10, 12, as many as you want in this series. And you also said you wanted to look over my shoulder as I was working. So I've simply worked through from start to finish on these panels. Some of the films are hyperlapse, so they're speeded up a little bit so you don't have to sit through every brush mark. But yes, you're sitting on my shoulder watching from start to finish as I go through these panels. And on one of them, how I make quite drastic changes because I just didn't like it. So it's useful to see. A couple of them I take elements from our sketchbooks, and some of them just develop in an abstract way from the first marks that I've made. But they tend to move towards something. This one I called patchwork in the end, and it feels like it's got a line of trees across the top. So there's still a nod to reality in there. But again, like in my free up course, you can work any way you want. You can push it in any direction. We are using acrylics and collage papers, as we did in the sketchbooks. So you don't really need any new materials. I've used some drawing tools as well. So you can decide which drawing tools you want to use, but it's the equipment that you've already got from Free Up. So what I'd like you to do is try to develop your own vocabulary, your own style of painting, your own theme, using my work, my ideas to help you learn how to layer up the collage papers and the paint in a very free way. But you can tighten it up, you can make it very detailed, or you can go much freer. Just use me as the diving board to get yourselves going. So I can't wait to see your work. Hopefully you'll have some connections back from your Free Up sketchbook. You'll find pages in there that you can use as a starting point to kick you off with these paintings as well. And be as expressive and as creative as you like. Remember, like you did in your sketchbook, this is only a wooden panel, and if you don't like it, you can change it, you can keep adding it, keep going. This could take you a couple of days, a week, or a lifetime. In this course, I have included a Zoom chat I had with Jennifer Mary Lem, who has completed some of my courses as well as Free Up. And she's a textile artist, really, and you can see how she's developed her sketchbook work into wonderful textiles and some final pieces as well. So I hope you really enjoy that call.